In the realm of Norse mythology, where gods and giants roamed the vast landscapes, there lived a creature of immense power and ferocity known as Fenrishef. Born from the unholy union of the trickster god Loki and the giantess Angrboda, Fenrishef was destined to bring about chaos and destruction upon the world. From the moment of his birth, Fenrishef possessed an insatiable hunger and a relentless thirst for blood. His massive jaws could crush bones with ease, and his piercing eyes glowed with an eerie, otherworldly light. As he grew, so did his strength and ferocity, becoming a terror to behold. The gods, aware of the danger that Fenrishef posed, sought to bind him and prevent him from wreaking havoc. They crafted a magical chain, Gleipnir, made from the roots of a mountain, the beard of a woman, the breath of a fish, and the spittle of a bird. With cunning and deception, they lured Fenrishef to a secluded island and tricked him into placing his paw upon the chain. As soon as Fenrishef's paw touched Gleipnir, the chain tightened around him, binding him securely. The wolf struggled and thrashed, but the chain held fast. In his fury, Fenrishef bit off his own paw to escape, leaving a bloody stump in its place. The gods, relieved to have subdued the monstrous wolf, dragged him to a desolate cave deep beneath the earth. There, they chained him to a rock, with a sword placed in his mouth to prevent him from speaking. A venomous stream flowed from the mouth of the wolf, creating the river Von, which flowed through the underworld. Despite his imprisonment, Fenrishef's howls of rage and anguish echoed through the realms, a constant reminder of the chaos that lurked beneath the surface of the world. As the years turned into centuries, Fenrishef's hatred and thirst for vengeance grew stronger. He bided his time, waiting for the day when he would break free and unleash his fury upon the gods and mortals alike. In the prophecies of Ragnarok, the final battle that would bring about the end of the world, Fenrishef was destined to play a pivotal role. He would break free from his chains, devour the sun and moon, and lead an army of giants and monsters against the gods. The earth would tremble, the seas would boil, and the heavens would be set ablaze as Fenrishef wreaked havoc upon the world. Yet, even in the face of such overwhelming destruction, there was hope. The gods had foreseen this cataclysmic event and prepared for it. The mighty Thor, armed with his legendary hammer Mjolnir, would confront Fenrishef in a final showdown that would determine the fate of the world. As Ragnarok approached, the tension grew palpable. The gods and mortals alike braced themselves for the inevitable conflict. Fenrishef, sensing the impending battle, howled with anticipation, his chains rattling against the rock. The earth shook, and the air crackled with energy as the forces of chaos and destruction gathered. When the day of Ragnarok finally arrived, Fenrishef broke free from his chains, his eyes blazing with fury. He tore through the earth, leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. The sun and moon were devoured, plunging the world into darkness. Giants and monsters swarmed across the land, wreaking havoc and bloodshed. Thor, true to his oath, stood against Fenrishef, his hammer Mjolnir raised high. The two titans clashed in a battle that shook the heavens and the earth. Thunderbolts crackled, and the ground trembled as Thor and Fenrishef exchanged blows. The battle raged on, neither side able to gain an advantage. Fenrishef's jaws snapped at Thor, tearing at his flesh, while Thor's hammer rained down upon the wolf's massive head. The gods and mortals watched in awe and terror as the fate of the world hung in the balance. In the end, it was Thor's unwavering determination and the power of Mjolnir that proved too much for Fenrishef. With a mighty blow, Thor drove the hammer deep into the wolf's skull, crushing his brain and ending his reign of terror. The monstrous wolf fell to the ground, his body convulsing in death. With Fenrishef's defeat, the forces of chaos and destruction were vanquished. The gods and mortals rejoiced, knowing that they had averted the end of the world. But even in victory, there was a sense of loss and sorrow. Fenrishef, despite his malevolence, was a creature of immense power and ferocity. His death marked the end of an era, a time when the world trembled at the sound of his howls. And so, the legend of Fenrishef, the monstrous wolf, son of Loki, was passed down through generations, a tale of chaos, destruction, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil.